Hey everyone! The great thing about sports is that anyone can be a hero at any moment. Sure, legends like Joe Montana, Tom Brady, and Jerry Rice have had tons of unforgettable plays, but some of the most memorable moments in NFL history came from players you might not know as stars. After their big play, many of these athletes faded from the spotlight, and we often forget them. We'll explore 10 NFL players who became famous for just one play and then disappeared. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to TPS and turn on notifications. We post fresh videos every single day. A big shout out to Isaac Alvarez for suggesting this topic. Thanks, Isaac! In 2007, the New York Giants faced off against the Green Bay Packers in a freezing NFC Championship game. Little did anyone know it would be Brett Favre's last game in a Packers uniform. The match was a defensive showdown, and it got tense. Giants kicker Lawrence Tynes missed 2 field goals in the fourth quarter, including one at the last second that could have sent them to Super Bowl 42. The Packers even started overtime with the ball, and it seemed like the Giants had missed their chance to win. But then, in a clutch moment, third-year cornerback Cory Webster silenced Lambeau Field by intercepting Favre's final pass as a Packer. With that play, he helped the Giants secure their trip to Super Bowl 42, where they would face off against the heavily favored New England Patriots. The Giants won that Super Bowl, and Webster played a big part in their success. He spent his entire career with the Giants until he retired in 2013. Despite winning another Super Bowl, that unforgettable interception was his shining moment. In 2013, the Seattle Seahawks faced off against the San Francisco 49ers in an epic NFC Championship game. This clash was a big deal, as it featured 2 fierce rivals competing for a spot in the Super Bowl. The 49ers seemed ready to return to the big game for the second year in a row. As the clock ticked down to under 30 seconds, quarterback Colin Kaepernick drove the 49ers into the red zone. He aimed for Michael Crabtree in the end zone, but Richard Sherman made a game-changing deflection. That's when linebacker Malcolm Smith stepped in and intercepted the ball, saving the day for the Seahawks. Smith didn't just shine in that moment. He was also named Super Bowl MVP after recording a 69-yard pick six and recovering a fumble in the big game. But what people really remember is how Smith ended the 49ers' hopes, leading to Richard Sherman's famous post-game rant against Crabtree. Since that career-defining moment, Smith hasn't been in the spotlight much. He played 2 seasons with the Oakland Raiders in 2015 and 2016, then ironically joined the 49ers in 2017. Unfortunately, he didn't see much playing time and hasn't made a big impact, which is why we don't hear about this Seattle hero anymore. Jerome Simpson, a standout from Coastal Carolina, made waves in college football, earning a consensus All-American selection in 2007 and being named to the first team All-Big South in 2006 and 2007. He was drafted in the second round by the Cincinnati Bengals in 2008, but his rookie year didn't go as planned. He had just 1 reception for 2 yards. In his second season, he started only 2 games and was barely targeted. It seemed like he might fade away from the NFL. But then, during Week 16 of the 2011 season, everything changed. The Bengals faced the Arizona Cardinals in a crucial must-win game to keep their playoff hopes alive. With the Bengals leading 10-0 in the second quarter, rookie quarterback Andy Dalton threw a short pass to Simpson. What happened next was pure magic. Simpson executed an incredible front flip touchdown, landing him in highlight reels everywhere. After that, he spent 2 seasons with the Minnesota Vikings and later played for the San Francisco 49ers in 2015. He stayed with the team through the 2016 offseason, but was released after a suspension for violating the NFL's substance abuse policy, marking a challenging end to his career. In the 2006 AFC Championship game, the Indianapolis Colts, led by Peyton Manning, overcame a 21-3 deficit against the New England Patriots, thanks in part to a strong second half and a go-ahead touchdown by Joseph Adai. With 24 seconds left, Tom Brady threw a crucial interception to cornerback Marlon Jackson, sealing the Colts' victory and their trip to Super Bowl 41, where they triumphed over the Chicago Bears. While Jackson's NFL career faded after 2009, he founded the Fight for Life Foundation, helping over 4,300 underprivileged youth. Now happily married with 2 kids, Jackson is thriving both personally and through his charitable work. In the 1999 Wild Card round, the Tennessee Titans faced the Buffalo Bills in a thrilling game that became a pivotal moment in NFL history. With just 16 seconds left, Bills kicker Steve Christie put Buffalo ahead 16-15, seemingly sealing the Titans' fate. However, second-year wide receiver Kevin Dyson executed the Music City Miracle, making a stunning play that sent the Titans to the divisional round. Despite this unforgettable moment, Dyson never reached Pro Bowl status, finishing his career with 178 receptions for 2,325 yards and 18 touchdowns. After retiring in 2003, he stepped out of the NFL spotlight and now impacts the community as a high school football coach in Nashville and as principal at Grassland Middle School. Brandon Stokely is a two-time Super Bowl champion, winning his first with the Baltimore Ravens in 2000 and another with the Indianapolis Colts in 2006. Known as a reliable number 3 or 4 wide receiver, he had a standout 1,000-yard season in 2004, thanks to MVP Peyton Manning. His legacy was defined in Week 1 of the 2009 season when an incredible bounce led to a game-winning play for the Denver Broncos against the Cincinnati Bengals, making him a national highlight. Stokely retired after the 2013 season and has since stayed connected to sports through radio work in Denver. While not often in the spotlight, his unforgettable moment will always be a part of NFL history. Desmond Howard, a speedy wide receiver from Michigan, was drafted 4th overall by the Washington Redskins in 1992. Although he didn't become the superstar they hoped for, in the eyes of Green Bay Packers fans, he's an absolute icon. In the 1996 season, Howard was a key player on special teams for the Packers, leading them to Super Bowl 2018 against the New England Patriots, with the Patriots' Drew Bledsoe leading a strong touchdown drive that closed the gap to just 6 points late in the third quarter. Howard pulled off one of the most memorable plays in Super Bowl history. His performance helped the Packers secure the victory, and he was named MVP of the game. Tracy Porter had a solid career as a cornerback, known as a dependable number 2 or 3 on the depth chart, but he became an unlikely hero in NFL history with one unforgettable moment. In Super Bowl XLIV with the New Orleans Saints leading the Indianapolis Colts 24-17, Porter made a game-changing interception of Peyton Manning's pass intended for Reggie Wayne, helping secure the Saints' first Super Bowl title and solidifying his place in NFL lore. He played 2 more seasons with the Saints before joining the Denver Broncos and had stints with the Oakland Raiders, Washington, and Chicago, last playing in 2016. In a 2019 interview, he expressed his desire to keep playing and shared that he still cheers for the Saints. Mike Jones began his career as an undrafted free agent with the Los Angeles Raiders in 1991. After 7 seasons, he joined the St. Louis Rams for the 1997 season. He was part of the famous 1999 Rams team that reached Super Bowl XLIV, led by MVP Kurt Warner and other stars like Marshall Faulk and Isaac Bruce. In a tense moment, the Rams were leading the Tennessee Titans 23-16 with only seconds left. Titans quarterback Steve McNair made a last-ditch effort, connecting with Kevin Dyson, but Jones made a crucial tackle, stopping Dyson just 1 yard short of the goal line. That 1 yard made all the difference and secured the Rams' Super Bowl victory. After retiring from pro football in 2002, Jones mostly stayed out of the public eye, working as a high school coach in St. Louis. What about other NFL players who became famous for just one play but then faded from memory? Join the conversation in the comments below. And don't forget to follow us on social media for more great content.